Hey, good morning. It's Jean Kuhn. And, this morning I wanted to talk to you about a few things. And one of them is, who fans your flame, or did you just never have a light to start with? And I was watching a video that was in one of the programs I belong to in my speaking program this morning. And one of the things he said in there really kind of hit me. It's like, I kind of get this. So he was talking about the fact that he was playing football and his coach was really riding him, and another coach had come over and said, well, the coach was really riding you, but he only does that to the people he sees the potential in. If he didn't really care about you, you wouldn't hear anything from him. And you know what? That's what I do with my employees, or what I had done with my employees when I had employees, is I have a gift for being able to see the potential in people. I have a gift for being able to see what they can't see in themselves. And I've taken several employees, and it made me think about this morning, that over the 16 years that I had a brick and mortar retail business, I had probably several hundred employees who came in. Some stayed for a while, some were invited to go find their happiness someplace else, and some who stayed with me for a very long time. And the one thing I noticed as I was thinking back about this is there were certain employees that I would take and I would fan their flame. And it was because I could see the light inside of them, and I felt like it was my job to transform them from just a flame into seriously, a superstar. And one particular kid stands out. His name was David. And David came to me, and at that point I was just disgusted from hiring boys. They just never seemed to work out. And the last thing I said to David in his interview is, don't make me sorry I hired you. And I will tell you, that kid worked so hard to impress me. He worked so hard to find out, and he asked questions. He had a flame that was begging to be lit. And I gave that kid so much more attention than I gave any of my other employees, because nobody else was willing to have their fire lit. They just didn't care. They were there for a paycheck. David was there for more than a paycheck. He was there to be somebody special. And I saw that in him, because that's the same thing I had in me when I was a little kid. I like to tell the story of when we were kids. My mom and dad loved to camp. And I have three younger sisters, and they all dig it. My other sisters still love to do that. And every weekend, it was like every friggin' weekend, they would take us camping. And it was torture. It was awful, it was unpleasant, and I hated every single minute of it. And while I was there, I tell the story that I used to wait for my real parents, the king and queen, to come and find me, because I knew I was not supposed to be camping. I knew I was made for more than just camping. So that's how I could see that in other people, and I could see that in employees. And David was one that I could see that in. David has gone on to he's not a college graduate, but he's gone on to form a very nice little career for himself as a personal trainer. He became certified in personal training. He's also an investor. He also invests in older muscle cars. This kid, I just met with him and had lunch with him last week. When I say kid, he's probably now 27, 28 years old. But he was so receptive to letting me fan his flame to give him what he needed to take him to that next level. So my question to you today is, who fans your flame? And as I was thinking back, I was like, who was that one person who really helped me get over that next hump when I was younger? And you know what? There wasn't anybody. I think because I have this gift that I can see potential in people, I could see the potential in myself, and I fanned my own flame. And not everybody can do that for them. So find someone who can fan your flame and get out there and start lighting the world on fire. I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.